What's up guys, Noah from Stage 3 Motorsports here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to install a swing case in your Toyota Tacoma. This is a pretty simple install that you can do in only a matter of a half hour to an hour, so let's just jump right in. So step one is going to be mounting this hinged bracket that's going to go at the end of our bed. And what we need to do is take our T30 Torx bit here with just some sort of driver attachment for it. And we're going to remove the corner screw on the storage box. There we go. Now save your screws as we go along because you're going to reuse them, but we'll move the bracket over and you'll see that it has this tab that comes out with an oblong hole that's going to line up perfectly with the screw we just removed. So we'll place it back in here and start tightening this down. All right, there we go. Now you want to make sure that these tabs that are curved on the inside are pushed up against the lip here in the bed, so that way it's going to sit flush. You don't want it shifted forward to where it's going to start blocking things or it won't line up right once we have the case on here. But with that being done, we've got 4 holes in here and 4 self-tapping screws. So we're going to grab an 11mm socket here, put it on our drill, and we can run these screws through the side. Now, if you're having trouble with your drill getting these all the way through, or you're afraid of over tightening, you can put that socket on your ratchet and tighten the last couple bits by hand, just to make sure. Now that we've got our hinge bracket on here and it's nice and solid on the truck, we need to install the bracket with the latch on it so that we can swing the case and lock it into place. So this is going to install on the far side of the storage cubby with these 2 screws, and we'll use the same T30 Torx bit that we did before to loosen those up. With the factory screws out, we just need to attach this bracket, and you're going to want to position it where it's kind of overlapping the edge of your storage cubby here on the side of the bed, but it is angled outwards, so don't worry, this isn't going to remove it. You can still tip the latch forward and get your cubby open to get in there. It's just going to slightly block it when it's closed. So here's the actual swing case itself, and you'll notice that it has the bracket on the back of it already installed with these 2 loops that are going to slide onto the hinges. So when you get this thing in here, you just want to position it with those loops going over the actual studs for the hinges. It'll slide down, and then from there you should be able to pull it and it'll click into place on that latch mechanism. So now it's in there pretty solid. You can pull the yellow tab on the back to swing it forward. But another thing you want to be cautious of is the cargo loops that you might have in here from factory. Because of how this is positioned, the cargo loop will actually stop this from opening, so you'll just need to loosen this. And then you can push on it to rotate and pull this out of the way. And now that's going to give us the access that we need to open the lid of the swing case when it's in the bed. Another piece you're going to have in your swing case is this little locking mechanism, which is a little confusing at first, but what this does is it prevents people from being able to lift the case off the hinges to steal it. So you're going to pop this in just over that little stud right here, and it's going to rotate and then twist and lock into the bracket. So once that's in, it's not super crazy sturdy, but when you pull this out, you can't actually lift the swing case off the bracket anymore, so you do have some security there. Now another thing you can do is this tab here with the hole in it is actually big enough to run a padlock, so if you want something a little bit more substantial, you can get a master lock or something to throw through there that'll lock this in a little bit more securely. The swing case does have one other lock on it, so if we pull it out forward here, you'll notice that the latch for the top not only rotates, but it has a cap, and that's already keyed to the keys that you got with your kit, so you can lock this closed and keep people from digging into the case itself. Now, with that, this is going to be a wrap on this install. As always, thank you guys for watching, and if you're interested in picking up a swing case for your Tacoma, head down in the description below, click those links, it'll shoot you over to our website, and I'll see you guys next time.